sort of synergy here with Prism, so that's good. I'm Gloria, being advertised there at New York, New York. The Walk of Stars. My wife and I just realized this week we were watching. I didn't realize there's an actual Walk of Stars here in Vegas. It's up there by Treasure Island. I didn't know that, and she was one of them that they had featured like on this old news clip or whatever. I had no idea. But then when I've walked the Strip, the few times that I've walked, well, not a few, but the times that I've walked the Strip, I haven't gone as far north as Treasure Island. So, I'm not exactly sure. But then I'm going to share a piece of advice that I heard from Not Leaving Las Vegas, Steven. Really, really cool channel, by the way. There's the Statue of Liberty, New York, New York, right there. There's a place that sells coffee there at Treasure Island that has like a big grande size cup for like $3.50, which is beyond a bargain nowadays. That's beyond a bargain just about anywhere, but certainly in Vegas. You could easily pay more than $10 for that at almost any other. Yeah, well, I wanted to try and concentrate on the Strip, the Vegas. Let me see if I can try to do that. So, to get over to Sammy Davis Drive, or Frank Sinatra over here. Yeah, Frank Sinatra then merges with Sammy Davis up here at, like, what, Spring Mountain? I think I can get the Frank Sinatra off of Spring Mountain, right? Oh my, we got some music playing over here off to our right. Got to get that out of here. I have to turn the AC up to try and drown it out. Oh. I'm not sure if they're going to have a perimeter set up or something up here, but we'll find out together. Yeah, traffic is really backed up here. Harmon, but I don't think there's a way. Okay, yeah, thank you, Da Vegas. Yeah, I'll see if I can, I'll see what I can see. I'm wondering if this traffic is all backed up because of what's going on up there. There's the Eiffel Tower right there. Paris. And then, of course, the Bellagio over here off to our left. Looks like we missed the fountains, though. They do them at the top and bottom of the hour here in the evenings. Madhouse. Oh, wow. Okay. So Flamingo's right up here. I'm trying to remember my geography here. I don't know if I can get to Frank Sinatra from Flamingo. Let me see if I can pull it up on the other phone here. Gosh, I can't believe that's going on. That's wild. Hey, Joshua. Thank you so very, very much for being here. Trying to find this situation that's going on down here. But I started on the other end of the Strip. I started on the south end of the Strip here. So I'm going to see if I can get up that way. There's the Bellagio there. And the hotel in the back there. When I did the videos in there a couple weeks ago, trying to verify. Okay, Mark, sounds good. Thank you, man. Yeah, I don't want to say those words. I'll get myself in trouble. Lady Gaga being advertised there at Horseshoe. You know, I'm not, Joshua. I wish I was. Yeah, I've never. My wife's never been. I'd love to take her down there. It's so loud out there, right? Being down there with the cars and all that. That would have been cool. But we're gonna stay home and play with the boys tomorrow, our sons. But yeah, it's they do the one here in March, and then they do the one in October, right? I think it's October. They do the second one, NASCAR race. Let's see if I can. Let's see. over there, okay. And I'll get over here. And I've got a bike back here wanting to split lanes. I'm just going to give him room. I don't want to get hit by the bike or anything like that. There's some music, okay. There he goes. On his way. Oh, and we got a... Okay, well that's one problem right there. Lane merging. Definitely manageable. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Oh, so you see some crowds. They got this is pretty busy compared to what I've seen all week with like on Steven's stream, right, Tobin? The strip has been kind of empty. Well, it's been like that for the last few months, really. And Steven made some very interesting points talking about the strip, and I've said this in my streams too earlier. You know, that they're doing away with the buffets. They're trying to eliminate all of them. Now they're down to 8. Once the Luxor closes its, and I've been to the Luxor buffet, and it's nothing. It's nothing that's going to be missed. That's for sure. And I have also, so yeah, they're supposed to be down to 8 buffets, but it makes financial sense, right? For these hotels to lease that space out and create a food court, and so that's what they're doing. So that way they don't have to go through the expense of all the you know, having to buy the food and employ the people and all that. And so that's what they're going for, I'm sure. And now, of course, the other thing too is, remember, a lot of these casinos are now owned by like real estate trusts like Blackstone and others, right? So they are they're the landlord, and these casino companies are leasing the buildings back from the REIT, or Real Estate Investment Trust. And so those guys are not you have 2 sets of people to pay now instead of just one with the casino. This Acura has no tag on it right here. Let's see if I can get over here. Nothing going on, no braking. Okay. Okay, Joseph, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was going to see if I could get over there, but if there's nothing going on... Oh, I got out of that lane at the wrong time. Oh, yeah, no tag. That's an epidemic here. So yeah, you've got 2 mouths to feed, if you will, right? With the landlord and then the casino operator. So naturally, prices are going to be going up. Hey, Be Real, thank you so very much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Really enjoy these live streams with you guys. It's fun to be able to connect with you. And shout out to our members, Charles, Tobin, and Lance. Thank you so very, very much for being members. Jeep Grand Wagoneer in front of me. Those things are like $110,000, brand new. Why on earth? Stellantis is making all sorts of weird decisions. And then I watched another one of, I think it was last night's stream. Steven made another good point, and I didn't think of it this way, but he said, you know, back in the day, you would come to Vegas once a year, drop $1,000, whatever, right? But nowadays it's so expensive, you come once every 10 years and you drop $10,000 because it's that expensive, right? So they're still getting the same amount of money. It's just spread out over time. The problem with that business model, in my opinion, is how many people are going to come here and can afford to drop $10,000? And that answer, I don't know. Especially in the economy, things are, you know, pretty shaky right now with the stock market. I mean, it's been a shaky start to the trading year with the stock market. So you have gold up over $3,000 where it was yesterday. I think it's like $29.93 an ounce right now. So, and gold is a safe haven whenever things turn south for the economy. People abandon the dollar and buy gold. And the Flamingo over here, the long-time Vegas establishment. 1946 they opened up over here. To our right, Bugsy Siegel. And there's Vanderpump on Pinky's Vanderpump being advertised. I don't know how she got her name on all these different things around here, but I mean, good for her. I wish I could do it. There's Rematch. Poppy Chulo hangs out there sometimes on his live stream in the evenings. He's been starting his around 9 p.m. Pacific lately, so that's like midnight Eastern. People running out, really. Huh. I'll stay on this path. We've got Mirage and TI up here to get past. And that, wow, that is blinding. Apologies for the sun there. Goodness. There's a lot of people out walking around out here. I'm surprised. Maybe it's the NASCAR crowd. And I'm right back behind the Acura I was earlier. Casino Royale right there on the right. Dave did not like Stevens. It's dead. It's not dead, not tonight, but it's a Saturday. I mean, you would expect to see it like this on a Saturday. I think NASCAR probably has a role to play in some of this too, for sure. Venetian and Palazzo over here on the right, and you can see the construction. That's actually a curtain that they've draped over what they're working on underneath the crane up there. I don't know if that's coming out in the video, but it's actually a curtain because you can see the folds in it, kind of. So they dress it up to make it look like it blends in with the rest of the place. That's an interesting decision. Oh, but over here on the, we've got all these cranes. It's Crane City over here for the Guitar Hotel. Starting, laying the groundwork there, and there's some support columns there that are already up above the tree line pretty much. So they're really moving along there. Any word on why people were running out? And I'm surprised no one's carrying it.